Hey, and there we go. Wow. It took me a while to get that. So thank you there, Brennan Banks. First time on the stream. Love the videos. Keep it up, man. Here's some love. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And for everyone that is here, so let me know how audio is. Trying to keep things a little bit soft here on the music, so I wanted to use the last little bit here before we get started. So thanks to all new subscribers. We've had quite a bit, and especially thank you for that because I've been working on a lot of things X-Plane related. So I kind of hate it because I missed all of the beta. We played some of the alpha, which was great, but we missed basically all the beta because I was working on nothing but X-Plane. So just a little update before we get going, cranking off in here into Gold Rush. We actually got everything for the X-Plane all built back up. We got everything reprogrammed, and everything is slicked and ready to go. So very shortly, probably maybe beginning of this next week, probably moving into some more Gold Rush, more progressive gameplay, and then as well we'll be moving back in X-Plane. So I'm really psyched and stoked and excited about that. So let me throw some shout outs here before we get going. And I appreciate everyone coming here today. Also, notice we got stuff here that's I try to update every single stream. So obviously, you can pick this up. Seems so you guys probably been watching some Gold Rush all day long from all those that are doing it. So what's up, JP, Penguin Dog, Christopher Whitaker, Cool Catcher, what's going on, Mr. Penguin Dog, Johnny 7610, man, I am doing well. I hope you're doing good, my brother from another mother, all the way across the pond. There over there, I think in Ireland, so or UK, sorry, UK. You've got me on that before. So what's up, Brian Oma 36? How are you, man? Brennan Banks, thanks again for your $5. Appreciate that. And Matt Lump, have been great, man. Hope you've been good. Silent Gamer, what is up? Mr. Walter Moss and Mr. Chuck. How are you, man? Oh, man, what is going on? I hope you're doing well, Chuck. It's great seeing you here. Glad you're able to come in and partake in a live stream here on a Friday night. So who we got? Drade McCullough. What is going on, man? Oh, yes. Always, yes. Of course, man. That's what we tried to have at 10 o'clock. I was going to do it earlier, but we decided to do it a little bit later. Make sure that everyone got to watch the Gold Rush premiere if that's what you wanted to do. Mr. Nick T. Yeah. What's going on? And Mr. Greg Allen. Couldn't forget you there. And Bert, how are you, buddy? Good to see a lot of people in here. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Brennan, that means a lot. So, all right, what's up, Keegan and Christopher Wanda? You get a shout out. Of course, you get a shout out, man. All shout outs here with FTG. So good to see everybody here. Let me get some music pulled down here, and then let's jump into it. Let's see what's going on with Gold Rush now. Be honest, guys, I played a little bit. Some of this will be learning myself, just because I really got absolutely no time in the beta. So I was kind of bought extra time into the beta, and that was an early sponsor. So if you do watch the credits, we are on there. Woo! All right, so we are using a controller today. So people say, hey, can you use controller versus keyboard versus all the rest stuff? Yes, just like everything else. I think it's a lot easier to run a lot of the equipment. But you do have, some of it you can run in between the two. So we'll actually there it is. I'm looking for my mouse. There we go. So I've turned all the music down so we won't get copyright strikes. So I'll try my best to keep up with chat and then still be able to keep up here what's going on in the game. I'm trying to move as fast as I can and see if I can move quick. Because I know this first part's a little on the monotonous side, just shoveling dirt and doing that, but it's part of it. And I don't mind starting there at the beginning. So most of my controls, I did manage to get in here and set that up. So anybody that's watching, just right off the bat, you want to kind of know where is your main stuff. So this DigTube here, which is their kind of quote-unquote version of YouTube here with the with Gold Rush, this is where all your help stuff is. So places you want to see videos, shops, services, machines, gold mining, all these things, they all kind of lead you to giving you a little bit of a tutorial, or at least a video tutorial on how to do things, how to put things, like let's just say gold mining. You want to see the hog pan. And then once you get up here, like places, towns, creeks, so all this stuff, double click it, and then it'll show you whatever you want to see. So that's pretty cool. Like it. Journal is very easy, just basically step by step, and then flip the page, and we start into tier 2. So some of those are not completely step by step. But you may have to go back and do things like till you get your first ounce, till you get your first 5, or whatever the goal is. in mind. And then once you see, as you can see, moving up, and they've also got other things, mining machines, repairs. So a lot of these things you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. Well, just come into your journal, check some of these tabs out, because they're probably going to tell you exactly what all you need. Whether it's the banks, this can tell you what it is, mining equipment store, how to buy things, all that kind of stuff. Very, very self-explanatory. The tutorial series that they put in here is good. The map, I wish, was a little bit different. I wish you had a moving map, especially when you're driving around. You wind up, backing up, back and forth, cutting lefts, cutting rights, crap went the wrong way, and then you have to try to figure out on here. But we have three main, at least right now, in the first part of the game, you got three main claims, and we'll be back on the old Arnold plane, which is what we started out with the Alpha Beta. If you watched any of the other FTG videos, and especially too, if game audio is too loud, y'all let me know. I will try to make that get a little quieter. And a new arrival arriving in the end. Amy Sorum, what's going on? How are you? Oh, got quiet in the pickup truck. All right, so the cool thing I do like about this is it's pretty native. So I really haven't done a lot of setup with the controller. So everything, you got all your camera views. Everything's laid out. Especially once you move into excavators, front loaders, it's pretty easy. It's very farm simish. So if you're a farm simulator enthusiast, it's pretty much just like it. So cool. Hey, what's up, Andy? Yo, how are you, man? It is a mix of keyboard and controller. Some of the more or less some of the menu work needs to be done. So first thing we got to do, we'll pull it up here and we'll show you how we're going to kind of step through the process here. And running and all that stuff is very much just like Farm Sim. So, hey, what's up, Brian? Biohazard 1492, Jacob Greer, what's going on, guys? Good to see you guys. So basically, click the mouse here and then Journal. So we'll go back up to our first tab. Journal guide. So here we go. So tier 1, which is where we're at, wants us to go to the bank, rent the old Arnold's or Arned Loads parcel claim, and then we're going to go down to the warehouse, pick all of our stuff. As you see, it's got our items there to buy, load them all up on the pickup truck, and then we're going to take off to the claim. Now, most of the stuff there is all self-explanatory when you get in, so it's pretty cool. It was a little confusing the first time I set into it. It took me a few walkbacks in first, but I was like, I at least don't want to screw up the first video. Then after that, I don't care. All right, so let's go ahead and rent the old Arnold. That was a typo. Nobody got that one. Can you get it on Steam? I believe so, and I believe right now it's 10% off, so I think it's like $17, I think, which is a freaking steal. It's ridiculous. They did so well. Completely licensed with the Gold Rush is why I had to turn all the sound and stuff off. It was like Farm Sim, clicking left thumbsticks and stuff will go ahead and maneuver you around. So next thing we're going to do is go to the warehouse and we're going to purchase our stuff. Kind of get a good look here at the first little bits of equipment. And they've got a few different options and things. So once you do wind up taking some loans out of the bank and, doing that kind of thing, it will come up. There you go, 18 bucks. There you go, man. It's all right, Penwood. Good to see you, man. I know I always stream late, so I appreciate you stopping in when you can, bud. All right, so everything that you need, at least in this first part, is all here in our journal. So I'll click that journal and go back over. So hog pan, no pumps, hog pan sluice box, and 2 hog pan mats, and a bucket, and I guess a pan, I'm assuming. It doesn't say that, but I did see them right there on the corner of the desk walking out. So can we? Okay, yeah, we can buy them. So let's go ahead. We'll just go ahead and buy the pan. All right, so we'll add that. When will be the next Farm Sim? I see you're playing Gold Rush, but Dave Winston. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm looking for a really good map. Oregon Springs was pretty good, but it was hard on the eyes. So I think I'm going to kind of wait till the next one rolls in. The next one that I really, really, really want to sit down and play. It's been a lot of really obscure foreign maps, which is not a problem, but they don't stream well. People, I don't know, you American guys, y'all don't like watching foreign maps. Oh, he's not in Missouri. I don't want to watch. All right, so 1 sluice box core. Now you can double check all this in case you hit a couple of things. You can always go back and double check and then delete stuff out. So it's kind of like putting them in your shopping cart, which I think is ingenious. So 2 hog pan mats and partridge in a pear tree and a bucket. All right, so we'll go ahead and put 2 hog pan mats in there for 50 bucks. Add those in. This is the kind of thing where there's kind of a mixture between the controller and mouse. The running the equipment, so much better running it off of controller. And there's a bucket. Right when it shows on too, that's it, man. Well, I did really time it that way, and then I got thinking about it, and I was like, oh man, I forgot that was there. So yeah, it worked. Oh, yeah, there's already a glitch, man. I know people are going to find that stuff, and I, I'm not going to use that right off the bat. I made just to kind of get myself and progress up and get things going quick. But yeah, so y'all, this is going to be really the first kind of dive into just what Gold Rush is. Get a look at its graphics. Now, I'm running everything's completely ultra, so I have absolutely nothing's not on that. So here you go. Here's all your items. So look at this as your. And they have slots as well. So once you get up, graduate into the bigger stuff, you can't just literally have 50 gazillion buckets because they all cost slots. So as you move up in tiers, slots, and all these other things, they kind of move with you, but things cost more slots. If you have bigger equipment or bigger things on one side, then you're going to suffer on the one side. So it's always going to be best to keep a balanced, I guess you almost say a balanced build throughout your career in this before you get yourself caught up and then you get something really good and you say, oh man, I need to go like 8 of those, and then you get 8 of them, and then you can only get 1 shovel or 1. Well, I just can't use 2 shovels, but still, you get where I'm coming at. Anything bigger costs more slots. So I've got 2 hog pans, 1 this, 1 that, 1 that, 1 that. So let's go ahead and buy for a total of 185. All right. Glad Rush, what's up, Michael? How are you, man? Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah. Same to you guys. It is a good Friday. It's always a good Friday here. Now, stream's actually doing well. So we've moved everything over to OBS. Oh my gosh, man, y'all so totally. I totally missed this. My gosh. All right, woo. All right, so I'm way up here. All right, my bad, guys. Somebody, y'all could have let me know that. That's okay though. All right. Sorry about that. All right, so let's throw, like everything else, we're going to throw, oh, is it going to let me set that in there? And I'm speaking. All right, so we'll throw everything up here on the front level of the truck here. I know we're supposed to pan. I'm not sure if they're going to take us to a place, but I don't know. I don't normally like to jump into streams in games that I haven't really had a chance to really pour over. But since we've really been working X-Plane, this just had to take a back seat for it, so. For some of you guys that are extremely experienced at the game and played a lot of, a lot of other stuff and a lot of this game, then I apologize if it's a little boring. All right, so there's our sluice head. Oh, come on. Oh, I was about to say, okay, there it is. All right, move that up to there. All right, and all the way over here in the corner. Hey, what's up, Nissan? What's up? How are you? This is too wide for our truck bed. Let's see if we can. Well, let me. I bet it snaps it. Oh, uh-oh. Not good. Oh, there we go. All right. Woo. All right. We'll try that and see if it'll stay. It stayed the last time, but last time I shoved it up in the truck, it made it go everywhere. All right. Yeah, it's a pain. We'll just be careful with it. Hopefully, it won't go anywhere. I gotta say, I love the truck, man, because you can cut a mean handbrake hand slide in this thing, man. Not a hand slide, a handbrake slide, power slide. Yeah, there we go. Looking for my words. All right, so here's where it gets a little bit crazy. He's trying to read the map because they really don't have a good directional. So let's see. There we go. So we've got to turn around, or we just got to come down this way and then all the way back around. And you'll recognize this once we get in towards the factory. This will all be recognizable from my other videos. And then we'll jet up in here into the old Arnlaud panel, which it should be Arnold. They've misspelled it on a few places. Or at least it doesn't match the what they've got in the bank. Never understand this. This alert keeps popping up, but I don't have a differential on, so. You can there, CJ, but I don't have the excavator in, so we'll have to get our first ounce, and then it'll jiffy us up, get us a chance to get things up and cranked up and get started. But yes, we're pretty much bare bones. We've got shovel, flashlights, we got a bucket, and actually, ironically, I have this exact same stuff. I got a little sluice box. I've got mats. We actually have done a little bit of gold, just prospecting, just kind of going to a few of our little. We got some creeks around here. We've gone through and dug in some of the gravel, found some flakes and just very, very just non-existent gold, nothing valuable, but it was fun. Had a good time. Yeah, man, this has been a killer, man. The support. See, originally, Walter, in this game, they were not licensed by anybody. It was just Playway. It was just the indie creators. I think were from Poland, I believe, that did this game, and it was just generic. There was no Gold Rush. There was no theme song. There was no Jack Hoffman or any of those guys, Parker. And then all of a sudden, this game just literally blew up, and their Kickstarter blew up. All the extra stuff they wanted to get in there. Console got in there as well. So once the PC version goes, I guess 1 point whatever, whenever they find like it's the release candidate, then they'll release that out in the console. At least that was the plan. I don't think that's changed, but yeah, I think this game will be coming to console as well, because it's very easy to control a lot of this with the controller. I think part of it too is because I'm in windowed mode, so I can do the stream a little bit easier. That's the only difference, and that's the only reason I have to click over and use the menu. Buy them, so you add them, and then you go over to the cash register. Have you tried going to the cash register on the thing? I got myself stuck there too, Sneezer, so that's why I say that. Hey, what's up, Keegan? See you, Keegan. Keegan's like 7-Eleven. He's in and out. Tony's Oshkosh, yeah, man, that would be nice. So it struggled to find out where I'm supposed to go, but a few things that I've kind of figured out here. They do have arrow signs, which is so nice of them, and then they do have other things set up. So eventually you'll have a wash plant that's set up here. They've already got the base lined in, so once you move up to step up into the next wash plants, and all the claims are similar to this. So you'll either have places for trommels, you have places for your shakers, your hoppers, any of the stuff that you wind up buying to accessorize and to upgrade your claims. Same way, this is no different. So once you do get everything out of here, you've got all your random stuff over here. So here's all your terrain deformation. You can tell how it's just different than everything else that's just laid in as a map object in the dirt. So, or texture, I should say. Only thing I don't like about this is that it's hard to see where you're going. But it's easy once you get over here. Plop it down. Easy peasy. It is not CJ. That was one of the biggest things that people wanted. And the developers, Facebook, actually, there's a great Facebook page for these guys. They're very, very, very active and update on it a lot. They were doing some things on it earlier, and they just were really worried about the game and putting the best foot forward on the game. So they worked on a multitude of other things outside of the multiplayer realm, like console. Console was one of the things that they made a decision over versus, say, using that time to figure out a multiplayer host and server and the money, because at the time they didn't know what this game was going to be, how many people were going to be interested in it, and I think timing it with the show, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I wish these guys lots of success. They've really got a good game, and I hope that support keeps coming out for this game, and I hope that that things continue to happen. So whether that's like a new map, whether that's new claims to be added in, maybe newer, bigger equipment, different things that you can add in to do it. So that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Whoops. All right. And Mr. Lego 181, Lego my Ego. What's up, man? Thank you for your $3. Appreciate that, bud. Oh, cash rest. Sneezer, it's okay, man. I was there. I did the same thing, bro. All right, so I think I got everything. So let's just check journal-wise. You know, this is always kind of like your little checklist. I'm in the checklist now that I've gotten back into X-Planes. So we're back in the checklist. So, all right, load the pickup truck, go to the claim, set the home pan, use a shovel to fill the pan, rinse the mats, and then start panning. All right, so I'm glad I did get a pan. So good, it's in the back of the truck. All right, shovel. Now the cool thing is, if you're using controllers, your bumpers or your tool switch, that kind of thing, and you know, it's real easy. This is the thing that I've absolutely fell in love with this game with, was the fact that you could easily access all of your controls right over here on the left side with one click of the button. There's no go back in, go look at assignments, go look at this, go look at that. Everything's laid out, and depending on, look at this. So if I use the mouse, it automatically shifts everything over to the keyboard assignment. So let's say the controller dies, well, I can still keep going on the keyboard. And I don't know, there's just little things like that that just really are like, all right, somebody had their thinking cap on. So then you move back to the controller, and then boom, it's all there. So, all right, shoveling some dirt. Woo! So I apologize for the monotony of this. That is cool. Hey, what's going on, Bird? Does that have John Deere? What's up, Mr. Ron? All right, so you have your percentage. You've got, I'm not sure what 3 and 4 are. Now, I guess 1 and 2 is your mats. So it's going to let me know, I guess, when those mats are full, when we run water over these. So the old idea, if you're not familiar with, you know, gold panning or anything of that nature, the idea is to filter out the dirt with rocks and whatever you know comes out with it. Filter that down your sluice pans, which have these mats that catch the gold. Gold's heavier than rocks, so therefore everything, for the most part, shoots on down the line, and then the water washes it away, the lighter stuff, lighter material. Then you can bottle all that up and then take it, smelt it, spend it, buy your wife something nice. Which my wife asked me if I was going to buy her something nice because I was playing this, and I was like, no. There you go, 100%. All right, so now we got to grab the bucket. We got to get some water. Let's drop it in the water. Very, very, very good graphics. That, you know, having running water and then still being able to see and it not look really, really, really cheesy. I mean, you know, the creek bed itself is pretty doggone good. I mean, for an actual running river, it does follow, you know, like the water texture does move. It's not just one, you know, just one texture. So you can see that washing it down. So maybe 2, maybe 1 more. Yep. All right, there's 0% there, so we're all finished out, so we can go ahead and dig a little bit more. This is kind of what I talk about, like, especially controller stuff. You know, a lot of people, they knock the controllers. Now, in some cases, I can see how controllers, especially in the FPS games, don't really do that great. You know, the time it takes and sensitivity and all that other good stuff. But for this game, controllers are absolutely fantastic. What are we up to? 65. I've tried getting over here and doing it like this, but I wind up pouring everything out on the far end over there. So just kind of trying to line it up as best I can. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude, for what this is, and the amount of people that started on this game to what it's become, dude, this is kind of like one of those, you know, this is like the YouTube guy that had like 500 subs and then one night he went to like, you know, 3,000. I mean, that would literally be what this is like. Maybe even higher than that. You know, had that one video that went literally viral and just, you know, making lots of money and everyone's, you know, oh, you're so popular. Already full, you're losing pay dirt. All right. Sometimes you do get caught on the terrain deformation. It's kind of a little bit aggravating, but just a little hop, skip, and jump gets you out of it. All right, so we got 40 bucks to our name. All right, so we're losing pay dirt. All right, so now what you got to do, let's go ahead and fill this up. Lower that there, and then we've got to grab our mats out of there and wash them up. Put it back. Do the same thing on the other side. Oops. Alright, so there, whoop. There we go. So now we can take this and we can pan it away. Yeah, go in the hole. Yeah, especially if you dig it deep enough. It is. It is. All right, so this is pretty much where I've been. So let's see what this does. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure if it's going to let me do this inside of here or not. All right, so... Oh, there we go. Alright, so... Alright, so this is different. So I'm trying to see what my... Uh-oh. Woo! I think there was a pail. I'm not know if I'm supposed to break that pail up or not, so... I think I'm supposed to go get that pail, I believe. That'd be my bad. Trying to see if it will work, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Alright, let me go see if I gotta go buy that again. Yeah. You might need to go inside. I don't know the tent. I don't think you can go in here. Usually they have the big bucket, and you dip it in the bucket, and you can agitate it. So that's what I was. I don't think you were supposed to do what I was doing. So you are supposed to. It is meant to help you pan the check in the tent. Oh, I didn't know you could go in the tent. Ah, look at that. See, you guys are awesome. I don't know why I'm streaming the game. You're like, oh my god, what is this guy talking about? What is he doing? So I guess you gotta, let's go over here and fill it up. Alright, so now we can take this back to the tent. See, I've already been watching live streams. I didn't even get to watch Raptor today. I felt so bad. I didn't even get to watch him do it. It's just been one of those days, man. God, it's been a heck of a day. Alright, so there's that. That's the only thing. They're not really that great on, you know, letting you know what's what's next, what's coming up. Alright, so I should have saved. Let's go and take my bucket in there. Hey, what's up, Jason? How are you, man? Hashtag magic. Woo! Wow. Alright, so we can pan all in here. I guess, you could take it out there with you, I would assume. I got a little 45. Nice. Yeah, I know he streamed for a long time today. Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you, buddy? Yeah, I guess, man. I haven't. And like I said, man, I literally started the bait up for like, I mean, only things. Oh, look, see, there's a pan right there on the side. See? Okay. Now, so this has got all your panning controls. Now, I will say this: it is not really that. It's a lot easier to do it. It's a lot easier to do it with the mouse when it comes to this. And then move up and down. So do this, and then you can kind of wash it out a little bit. Shake it around. Oh, look at there. It's a little bit of gold. Alright, so we get a little bit of water, and then we should be able to wash. Now, because once the water goes clear, then you're pretty much good to go. So you should be able to shake some of these rocks off. Oh yeah, what'd you think? What'd you think there, Walter? Good thing is you can kind of see where this gold is. Alright, so pick up. Bing. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't want to lose any of that. Alright. So we can... Is it going to... Oh, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's wash the rest of that away. There you go. So that got everything. So we'll dump those back in. And then we'll go pick up our... there you go. So drop that. Then we'll pour the rest of what's in here in there. And don't drop the gold. Yeah, I remember liking this part. It's a lot easier to do it, especially with the mouse. You really get some good water agitation with it. See how that... Just gotta be careful with it though, because especially if your mouse is real sensitive, this thing will just shuck it right out of the way. Like concentration mode up to a... Can't find the shovel now. Hit the comma or the period. Hit that, and then that should cycle you through. If you're on a controller, hit your bumpers. Alright, so there's that. Exit bandit mode, there you go. We should have just a little bit left. Precision. Yeah, I don't know about precision. It's fun though. I will give it that, man. Whoops. I need to figure out a way to do your drop. Let's see, what is the drop? Move right, move back, move up. Oh, okay. I can do it. There we go. You can have 5 cents of my payday. There you go, man. We'll do it. Just the way to get a little bit closer to it. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm not sure if we're done on this bucket. Oh, almost done. Yeah, no, it's I'm up to 0.6. Like, they're all small, so I'm assuming when I get in there and actually start, you know, when I've got some decent, I'm a little bit deeper in the hole, so to speak. I think that's when some stuff will start showing up. I mean, maybe where I was digging, there wasn't any gold there. Oh, it's possible I may have dropped one in there. It's possible. My mouse kind of jumped on that last one. Yeah, see, there's two. So it looks like each bucket's bringing about two specks in there. The thing is, the rocks there aren't. The rocks are not. Yeah, they roll different, but they don't come off the pan different. So I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Because real gold will stay up in the ridges whenever you pan it in real life, but the rocks, you won't ever have rocks this big with it, but it's okay. All right, what's panning mode? Where's picking? There we go. Yeah, so there's 0.7. So I guess it's just going up. It's actually, yeah, it's actually up in there. So. Alright, is that? Alright, so that's all. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, boy, look at that. Man. Yeah, we never got a chance to experience the lighting in this game. I guess I'll buy that extension on the next one. Because what they, I guess I'm just following their directions here on the first part. This is what they told me to buy, and then I guess as you get more gold or get more money in, because right now 2 mats would cost me $40. I mean, I can go get a loan, but I think this is enough for what they're doing to try to get you into it. And then you'll buy an extension, 2 more mats, and then you've got different, especially different options there with the pump for the hoppers. So I kind of get where they're going with it. They kind of want to teach everyone kind of what they're doing first, and then then it's off for the races. Hey, what's up, Troy? How are you, man? Good to see you guys. I hope you're enjoying liking the stuff. We've got a couple more subs in too, especially from the start. So if you did sub, don't forget to let me know here in chat. I'll be glad to throw you a little shout out here. You don't always have to. People don't always have to. To be. Some people like to keep their stuff private, and that's fine. But if you do want me to know that you subscribe, please let me know, and I'll. Thank you for that. It's appreciated. And don't forget to like the videos, especially if you do like the content. We do a lot of things here right now. We've been doing a lot of trucking, some farming, but not as much. But we're fixing next week to start X-Plane full on. So that's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys are. Alright. Oh, look at there. There goes stuff out there. I'll tell you what. I'm almost, well, and we can do this. It's fine. Yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't leave it well enough alone, man. I just couldn't leave it alone, and so now I've got everything's back programmed. It's ready to go, man. I guess in this case you could do a couple of different buckets, maybe. Depends on how much money these buckets are. They probably pretty much start you right off there at the top. So that's like a 62. So we've got looks like, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Hey, what's up, Addy? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's definitely hard on the controller side. You can do it. You know, I mean, the best way, honestly, Walter, is to look at some things like, so look at some stuff like stuff off eBay. I mean, find somebody that's kind of looking to get rid of it. Wrong button. There we go. You almost got to roll just a few of these rocks off of there. Oh, there you go, Ultra. Now I understand. I don't know about House Flipper. I know that's one that I've been keeping my eye on because that one looks really cool. If you other guys don't know what Chris is talking about there, there's a game coming out that's basically like you know, we've got some of these that are reconstruction game, like a car mechanic. That's a perfect example. The car mechanic simulator. So they've got one that's like a house flipper. So you go in, do things into a house. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. I'll definitely be looking into that one because that's definitely cool. All right, I think we're good on this one. Not sure if there's even any gold in that one. Yep, there's one. All right, last one out of this bucket. I don't know if I'm up for suggestions too, whether or not time permitting. Kind of curious since I really never saw anybody else. Did anybody else go deeper for their gold, or was it all pretty much, pretty much just kept on trucking at it? Mud Runner, absolutely, man. I actually was contemplating putting a little spin tires up just in kind of, getting ready for it. Really enjoyed that. We've got some really good maps. Me and Mr. Nick T were kind of looking around, messing around with those the other night. So, I don't know if that's something you guys will be interested in seeing. It's pretty cool with the wheels and, having the shifters and all that good stuff. It's neat. Especially when you've got like a really, really, really good map. But Mud Runner's going to be good. You guys, especially Xbox and PS4 console, you guys are going to be blown away by that game. Nothing ever that I ever remember coming out on console was ever remotely close to what that's going to be. So y'all definitely going to. That's going to be a really, really great addition to, especially driving and simulation enthusiasts and stuff. It's going to be good. Yep, it does. It does let you go sleep, which is what I was contemplating on doing. Yeah, there you go. I get you, man. That's I'm so glad that I made an investment on the wheel, man. That's been one of my more fun times here with that. So, all right, let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's put this up. Let's fill it up. Let's get things ready for tomorrow. All right. Then we can go up to our little camper, I believe, and sleep, from what I remember. Yes, you could use your flashlight there if you need to. All right, so go to sleep. Yeah, there you go. So let's go back. Sleep up to the dawn. Hey, there you go. I kind of like that feature, so if you are kind of finishing up, working into the night, you can sleep into day 2. So that is pretty cool. I like that. It's a nice little feature. Oh, cool deal, Troy. Well, I hope I haven't let you down. All right, well, we have 62. We could go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead and fill her up all the way. Go to it doing that. Wow. Yeah, let me just dump that right beside it. So there's a lesson to you. So maybe start up the hill and then walk back down the hill. I tried earlier, seeing if I could fill the bucket up, and it wouldn't let me fill the bucket up. $88. It is, Ant. This is basically, if you're familiar with Gold Rush, the actual TV series, this is exactly like it, except you're going to be able to have bulldozers, front-end loaders, excavators, which is what I really, really, really want to get to. I can't wait for that. I'm a big proponent of using the big, heavy equipment. It's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Well, Pan for Stream is kind of your initial go-to. What? All right. Keep losing gold through this thing. And thank you there, Bread Smacks, for arriving at the channel of FTG. Appreciate that, bud. And all of my little notification and everything is kind of in honor of our start of X-Plane. So if you've never checked out a flight simulator, if you want to see like a legit real deal, I do things as legit as I can there with X-Plane. Was actually a licensed pilot. I still am licensed. I'm just not certified. I have to go through a small recertification process. But yeah, so that's up, and now we've got access to do that with X-Plane. Now I've got a full controller. I won't show it here on Gold Rush, but got a full pedestal base there for any other kind of plane I want to fly. So been working on programming and doing some custom stuff with that. So if you want to check it back, If you've never seen one, come check them out Monday or Tuesday. Look on the channel. We should be rolling some of that stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a nice addition to the channel and something that I got started out with gaming wise for a while back. So I'm looking to get it back going again. So. Well, that'd be great if they talk in mods, man. There's between maps and between other things, the Mud Runner. That's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. There's just nothing been dynamic terrain control for console. I mean, that's still a relatively new concept for PC. Agitate this up. All right, Troy says I'm doing good. I guess that's for me. All right, no gold in that one. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, well, I think Farm Sim, honestly, they're trading. I think Farm Sim's kind of told them, yeah, you can as long as you do it right. People aren't always going to agree with it and like it, but at the end of the day, welcome to modding. Welcome to gaming. Everyone that comes in this channel doesn't like what they see, and that's okay. There's always a channel out there for somebody, and that's the thing with everything else. We get spin out of shape and some of those other stuff. So with mods, I think. The whole issue was how they were going to be able to handle it between copyrights and all the other things. But I think Farm Sim, has probably been on the forefront of that. So I know, good Lord, man, we gave them a heck of a time with with Farm Sim even when I was on console. I mean, I hated it. It was do everything we can to put the other guy down, and I tell you now, you kind of realize what a don't get too weird with it, but you realize how cool it was to have that when no other game really has it. So I hope they do, because that would definitely up the stock in that game a lot. Because it is one of those games you play it for a while and you're like, I'm tired of crawling through the mud. But if you've got more trucks, if you've got more things to kind of occupy your time, try new stuff out, then yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. You're gonna stay with it a lot longer. Plus you're gonna buy more DLC. X, Y, and Z. Here we go. All right, so let's pick up these last. Let's do this last little bit here. I don't know if I definitely need to, but I know I did see that I could go take out a loan. So what we may do is just go see what the next level of equipment is. We'll just save before it in case I royally screwed myself over there. Let's just finish out this bucket here. So I think, yep, that was it. So one more pan here, and then we'll see if we can't get to it. Not necessarily an automatic pan process, but at least the shovel-wise is a little more on the automatic side. So we don't have to grab buckets for pouring, and maybe we can grab us a couple more buckets so we could bring a couple things in here and see how we get along. I'm not sure. Obviously, I think the next one is kind of getting. The next goal is to get that. It's your ounce anyway. We got a few in there. Because even these aren't even big enough to even pick up with the tweezers. Hey, what's up, Greg? Welcome back. You can hire a worker once you get into it a little bit. Well, look at there, that worked out perfect. You can do it. I haven't done it yet. This is as far as I've gotten. It's like that's like a week or 2 weeks with a beta too. It's so pitiful. It's like, oh my god, who is this noob? Alright. Alright. Alright, so I don't understand why my mats are at 1%, which I would assume means 1% full. But yet it keeps telling me that I'm losing pay dirt. I'm up for a suggestion here if anybody else has been watching and seen anybody else do something. Hey, what's up, Dimitri? Yeah, a little bit of a new setup. Because I see gold running out. So I'm thinking maybe that I need... someone said something about a... Yeah, somebody said something about a... Yeah, see a little gold specks there trickling out? It says 4%, so maybe we just go grab the extension, 2 more mats, a couple more buckets, and then maybe even the top on there, and just see what happens. And we'd have to buy a pump, but you know, that's fine. Let me just see what the journal has on it. I'm just curious because going this far. So tier 1, you got to claim, yada 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 yada. So warehouse buy. So I guess now they're getting into the mobile stuff. Yeah, kind of what I was thinking, man. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sean? How are you, man? What's up, KR? Is that KRS? Yes, well, it is telling me that I'm losing gold, but I don't understand why, because the mats are literally empty. Now, unless it's because I don't have the extension on there, which part of the reason I don't have the extension on there is because I don't have any gold. But then again, I was kind of curious if it was one of those things, kind of like what it's doing with the differential. Every time I get in the truck, it tells me not to drive with the differential on asphalt, but I don't have the differential on. So, you know, like, it's kind of telling you the obvious. Like, you know, I already know that because I don't have it on. But, oops, missed that one. So that's kind of what I was curious about. Because if that's going to be the case, then I need to go ahead and just go grab a little bit of a loan there. Get things pepped up here, get us a pump, get us whatever cables we need, and go ahead and start running some of this stuff. And get some gold rolling in. You just got ATS, want to know how do I go live? It's just stream software, YouTube accounts. I mean, I you know, tons of YouTube videos on that one. Hey, what's up, Bert? How are you, man? Yeah, what you think of it, Sean? You like it? You like what you see, or is it kind of like, meh? I kind of like ATS better. Because you're one of my ATS guys, I think. You like to come and watch the ATS streams. Alright, so there we go. So I'm already full on that. Yeah, because this right here is what I'm curious, because the mats are now at 4%, which is maybe why I was struggling. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Screw this. We're going to go buy some other stuff. Let's go get us a loan. And before we do that, I'll save it just in case. Make it happen, Cam. Woo! Gold Rush, the evil. Oh yeah, Shadow. Oh yeah, Shadow of War. Yeah, I saw that one too. There is a way to start with 100 ounce. Well, I know in the beta they had all the codes and stuff for us beta testers to progress through the game, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know that I don't know that I want to do that, honestly. I mean, if they get to the first ounce and they're like, okay, sure, you can have, you know, whatever, we'll give you 40,000 or we'll give you, you know, 50,000 to get you started. I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, man, Lord of the Rings all the way for the win. Alright, so welcome to anybody here that may be brand new here to the live stream. Appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out for a bit. We've got our 3 social media stuff up. Well, it's right here above me now. That way and that way. So full tilt there at Twitter. Now I'm trying to be a little bit more purposeful with Twitter. I like Twitter because it's short, it's sweet. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't clang up just, you know, your news feed all the time. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see. Bank first. Like, wait a minute. So I got a full tilt there at Twitter, so you can tweet me there at full tilt if you want to. And plus, there's a lot of other good gamers on there as well, so it's definitely decent. Yes, there you go. Disable. Of course, it was disabled. So you got that, and obviously full tilt gaming there on Facebook, but full tilt gaming on Facebook. I'm not as you know, I'm not as apparent on that. I don't really keep up with it too much. So daily charge. Woo! Interest rate goes up. So what would they got? They give us down 5,000. Current loan. Oh yeah. Here, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and let's save this as sure FTG whatever. We'll just overwrite that. Yeah, I don't think it is, man. I don't think it. I think it just maybe is a. I'm not sure what this. What is the number? 49 number. What is this? Oh, installments. Oh, okay. One installment of. Haha. Gotcha now. All right. Go ahead and just add it on. What the heck? This is live streams. So we add it 50. What's the interest rate on that loan balance? Okay. It's gonna make you pay right off the bat. All right, there you go. Loan taken. Okay, Sean. Alright, so let's see, right there is where we're going. Alright, let's go in here and see what we got. Now do you wish I had trade? Nah, man. No. 2% highway robbery, I know. It was just on 5 grand. So there we go. So 200 for that. So there's the extension, and then we need 2 mats. Now, I guess with that, we could go ahead. We need the water pump, and then we need whatever goes with that. You could always get the, you know, well, you can't get that one, the wave table, but I don't know, 5 grand, you could at least get a decent little setup to where you wouldn't have to constantly sit there and pan all your hoses and stuff up here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now I'm not sure, but I think you need. I might need to look in the journal for that unless someone else. I'll ask you guys if y'all know. Fine. All right, so we'll add one of those. Let's add. Yeah. I don't know. We're definitely going to need 2 mats. So let's go ahead and let's buy those. We can go ahead and get those set up. So there's that. Now, water pump is fuel based, obviously. but I don't need a generator for that. So, correct? I don't think I do. So generator is going to need intake pump as well as, so if I buy this, I need the intake pump and then I need a green pump or green line. So I need a feed, an input, and an output, I guess. All right, so we'll add that to our deal. So there's the pump. We've already got the core. There's the extension, and then let's go ahead and grab this little butte. $200 is not bad for a water pump. So now, okay, so hydraulic hoses, water hoses, fat. Let's does it use? I know this one end uses a fat end. Does it use a small end on the other? Oh, this looks like it uses two. Oh man. All right. Or can you do thins? I can't remember on this one. All right, we may get it down here. Let's just go with what we got for right now, and then I may have to come back up here. All right, let's see what we got. You have to buy that. You do not have to buy the gold pan. It's already in there. All right, so there's the sluice box, the two mats, hog pan pump, a water pump small, and then the water hose. Now, probably going to have to go back with the water hose unless anybody knows exactly how many of those. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Let's go back and look because this will be a good moment to see if this thing's actually useful. Journal. Let's see if we've got mining machines, wash plants. Okay, 4-inch pump. Hey, look at there. So required elements are the water hose, a filter in the pump, and then fuel. So, all right. So you're going to have to get pump 2. Make sure that's the one we need. So it is. But it's yeah, for the most part, I don't see why you can't there, Farmer Boy. I used to do it. I used to play ETS. Now is a little different story. Once you get some really sick mods and you start trying to up and do different mappings and stuff, sometimes it can get a little bit low there in the cities. But for the most part, it's pretty good. So, okay, so let's take a look here. So I did get a water hose. It's probably too big. I like that though. That's nice how it's got that. Ooh. About psyched myself out. So I don't know where to get fuel, although I think that's probably going to be at the gas station. Oh, there you go. Jerry can. Let's go ahead and buy 2 jerry cans. Why not? Add those to the mix. Let's just go ahead. These are small. Let's just go ahead and grab one. Is it not? Oh, storage slots. Okay, so I've only got 2 left. That takes up too many. So the other thing they said was a water filter. I'm not sure where the water filters are. Buckets, batteries. It might be that I haven't got that far yet and it's not going to let me. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Look through some of this and make sure. Flashlights. Ah, here we go. Water filter. There we go. We'll add a water filter. That was 1 slot. And what is all this? Look at this. Intercog, tools. I guess that's for all your excavators. Tracking. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. That's all your consumables. So you even got like the pneumatic car jacks there. That is okay. That is all right. Painting system 15. Ah, sweet, man. This is cool. I think this, as we dive a little bit deeper into this is going to be good, man. It's going to be really good. Yes. Totally agreed. So all that for $590. Okay. Works for me. Let's just, per se, since that was also cheap. Is it going to let me know? All right, so I think what I have to do is take what I've bought, and then we'll take that with us. That should be all out there. Very cool. You definitely need to duct tape me. Yeah. Alright, so there's our 2 mats. I wish there was a little way to, kind of better do that part. I could just give them a good fling. You have to drop them. You can't really throw them up in there. Alright, so I guess we'll try and go in the gas station and see if we can fill these things up. So most of all this is news, so if you're just joining us saying, oh, well, you're really far behind, yeah, we really didn't do anything with this through the beta. And since it just released today, we are at least trying to move up 1 step in advance here. So we've got a full trailer here, water pumps, and hopefully we got enough hoses. If we have to come back, then we have to come back. Alright, so that's everything out of there. Hey, what's up, John? How are you, man? Oh, welcome to all of our new subscribers. We're like, one away from our 3,300 goal. That was just for tonight. So, be good to put one more sub there and make it an even 3,300 for the evening. If you're just with us, joining us here, especially what time is it? About 11:15 here on the East Coast. So welcome to live stream. Welcome to Gold Rush, the game. Just here, fresh off of the actual start of the season. Started tonight as well. The kickoff there on Discovery Channel. So I hope you got a chance to catch that, catch all the boys there in action. I love Gold Rush. I love the show. Some of the drama stuff I could deal without, but it's still a great show. I'm great there, Jonathan. Daniel FS17, what's up? Get a small trailer. Yeah, trailer. I saw that, but I've only gotten 4. I didn't even go over there and see what the brands were. So I will take your suggestion, and I will put that in the bank, and I'll pay back my loan with that because that was probably a good idea. I did forget the trailers do up your slot count there, so you can take a couple extra things there with us. All we really needed was like that hose. Just needed the hose, because I think we're going to be able to hook into the water, but we're not going to be able to hook from the pump into the actual top pump there on the hog box. Oh man, look at y'all, always on it. No, we didn't get no fuel. We don't need fuel, right? All right, gas station. Oh, and you can't. For whatever reason, it doesn't. You can't like set anything to the mini map, which is kind of aggravating. And I'll be anxious and curious to see what happens if you get your truck stuck. If there's like a master reset on some of that stuff, you know. Texting and driving. Yeah, I know, man. Just sitting there chilling with his arm resting on the door. That's kind of a nice touch, actually. All right, it's basically going back out of the city, then we're going to take a left when we get up here. There is a master reset. I figured there probably would be. It'd be kind of crazy to put all that in there with no master reset. I'm in North Carolina. Oh, do not enter. Whoops. Good thing there's no traffic and no stoplights in this town. All right, so there we go. We're on the right way. Hey, what's up? Is that Thawing Fire Speaks? Welcome to the live stream. So great to see a lot of new faces in here as well. So if you guys hit that subscribe button, we're literally $32.99, so one away from our 3,000 sub goals. So thank you in advance. All right, so whoops. No. I did in the alpha. I have yet to use it here in this one. We still have a little bit there. Explosives. Wow. All right. Now, I don't even know how I'm supposed to fill this up, so if anybody's filled these up, please let me know how I do it. Door, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Or maybe do I set it down? There is no pump handle. Am I missing something? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I guess there's only one. Yeah, this one doesn't even have one on it. Okay, well, it's nice to know which bump works. Woo, all right. Oh, look at there. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Wow, $40. Good thing we took out a $5,000 loan. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill the other one up because I don't know how long this is gonna last. Knowing my luck, it'll, you'll get whoop. It's gone. The nozzle is on the gas pump, but only one side. Sound effects in this game are absolutely incredible. I'm a big sound guy, so I like things to have good sounds. I like games that have great effects, well mixed effects. I'm kind of an audio guy by nature, and I like that. That shows a big attention and a great care to detail. All right, let's see. Oh, there's the other one. All right, so we got the fuel. While we're here, let's just go ahead and stop and see how much the trailer is. Excuse me. Took a big old deep breath in and was going to answer your answer your question there, Thawing. It is going to be on console. It is not yet, but that's mainly because they're using this update process here. Because when you do things on console, you have to. Hang on, let me figure out where. Okay, it's up on the next turn. You have to pay Sony whenever you update. So that's why I like in Farm Sim, for those that have watched and keep up with console versus PC and all those, proxy wars of who's doing what. The main thing with that is that typically what happens is you have to pay for an update into a Sony or Microsoft. PC, you can put that up and have people download it, and it's pretty easy. Steam's not nearly as expensive. Let me just see how much. Oh, it's $3,000 for these. Might be a little bit up on the upper end there. Let's hold off on that first, because I may want to buy one of those gold mixing tables before I do that, and get the generator. Oops. So anyway, it's a lot easier to update that stuff whenever you've got a good working release candidate. So they won't release it off the console there until they get everything the way they want it. So they're going to kind of use PC as the guinea pig, and then once all that's set and done, then off to the races it goes. But I'm actually playing with PS4 controller, and it's absolutely flawless. The only time I ever use the mouse and keyboard is if I'm doing something in the menu system that needs to be done. Other than that, I don't ever bother with it. I think the controls are a lot like Farm Sim, so if anybody out there is particularly really likes just the farm appeal and you like the approach to the controls and you're used to those controls, well, the same will pay for this one as well. Build the truck up. Now we're half full. We're half full. Not too much, Brandon. You're just in time because we're going to upgrade the plant a little bit. So we're going to put an extension on, as well as we've got a water pump now so we'll be able to shovel in and water straight over, so we won't have to pick up. Now, the one thing I wasn't able to get was a few more buckets. That's the one thing I do want to get. Now, depending on, I need to go back the next trip to the store. I'm gonna see how much the gold wash table is, like the one we used to, the magnetite separator. So you still have to pan, but it does pan your thinner material. So you get a sift through the rocks, and then when you run it through that, it sifts it even more, and then you can run that material through. So when you're really picking up gold, you're like really picking up gold. So I don't know exactly if I'm going to like how the loan process works in this game, but it may keep you working through the night. Then that may be why they put it there. I have no idea. We'll find out though. Hey, what's up, Donald? How are you, man? It will, and honestly, this game is. I think the refresh rate seems sometimes. I'm not sure if it's like they're looking at load times. It seems like it gets a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I just pulled a Walter there. All right. So, yeah, I don't feel like it's just ridiculous. Like it's not like an X-Plane Flight Simulator, MS, FSX or anything like that. I mean, I feel like it's pretty stationary, but no. All right, so there it tells you what you need, gas, and let's go ahead and just do that. Let's go ahead and put the gas in, and then we'll throw whatever else. We'll go take it over there to our tent. Oh man, I like that. It's cool. That is very nice. Alright, so we still got, so we'll go and throw that back in there. Alright, let's see if we can get. Alright, I'm about to say I shot my gas can somewhere. Alright, so this is the extension to the original piece that they had you go by. So we'll throw that down here now. It's going to have 2 more mats, and this will be a little bit more of a travel space here so that we don't use, or don't lose our gold, I should say, not use. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these mats in. Things just like the first go around. Except when that happens and it shot my mat out somewhere. I know I bought 2. Where'd it go? Ugh. Doggone. Looks like we're going to have to go back for our mat too, because it looked like it took it somewhere. Alright, so let's just put that right there. If it stays, there we go. Alright, so we're just going to lay that off to the side. Let me see if I can sift through and find my other mat. I think whenever it snapped that, whatchamacallit, the thing came over there, then yeah, that's what happened. It took it out too. Man. Well, that puts a damper on the day. Alright, so let's go ahead while we're going to have to go back anyway. So let's make sure I don't need anything else. Well, I kind of almost think I'm going to need something else. Let's go ahead and buy, actually, can I take this off? Yeah, I can. Let's set that off to the side. Let's go ahead and get this one. Now, this is our pump, so we've got an inlet and an outlet, so we need to make sure that our inlets and our outlets are going to match. Whoops. There we go. So this is going to take, all right, so there you go. So this is going to take the small one. So we need to go back and get the hose pipe looking one. So we'll have the bigger, thicker one. Come on, get out of the hole. There. So I have the big, thicker one here will be our intake from the river here, and then we'll plug a smaller hose pipe line in to that one. Man, can't believe we got to go back and get another mat because it flung it across here. So I guess whatever happened, Alright, nothing you can do about it. What's up, Neb? Good to see you there, bud. I think I saw you, saw you were playing something other than Farm Sim. I was like, what is he thinking? I'm just kidding with you, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Alright, I was looking forward. I don't think I'm going to find it. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and pick us up a few more buckets as well. Nothing in that one. So we need one mat, one bucket, one hose pipe. 3 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree, something like that. Nope, don't look at it. It's going to find it. Alright. The mat is down the... Oh, you're being funny. Alright. Let's see. We got some headlights too, don't we? Yeah. There you go. Kind of hard to drive in. There's no, like, it's just real rigid. It's the only bad thing. I'll let you slide with that one, Donald, because that was good good timing here on that one. Fell off the tailgate. All right, Ross. We're going to put it to it. We'll see if it is. Uh-oh. About to say having a load time while you're going 65 miles an hour around a turn on the gravel. Yeah, plausible game physics, right? Hey, it could be. I mean, but I don't know, man. As you can't control the height, even if you look up. You know, like in Farm Sim, you can look up and things go up in the air. This one, things stay level no matter what your body does. It always stays right in front of you. There's where you buy your machines, by the way. So we could at least go in there and look and see what all they got. Could see what our Christmas list of shopping is going to be. Yeah, switching is good. You're right. I just wish I had like a little bit more, head movement, like inside. You know, it's just real rigid. But that's you know, that's picky stuff. All right. So we're going to need is a hose pipe. All right, so let's get our mat, because that's the one thing we did need. Need one of those mats. Oh, you know what? Let's look down in the floor, because Ross said we dropped it in the floor here. Let's get our flashlight and look. Ross is going to be saving us, what, $10, I guess? Is that how much that was? Yep, it's full release there. Oh wow! Look at the moon reflection. That's nice. It's a little wet, but oh, that looks good. It's a nice little feature there. All right, so I'm not seeing it. So all right, yeah, it might be at the gas station. What's up, medic? How are you, man? Yeah, it it very well may be. Let's just go ahead. They're only $25. We're made of money right now. We're rich and we don't even have any gold. Alright, so one more mat. That'll cover us there. Now, only other thing we'll need here. I like this. Look at this. Got hook ropes, chains. Oh, man, this is going to be so cool. We get into all this. Alright, so we just need one of these. We'll add that in. Alright, so we got the filter, we got this, we've got gas, we've got the pump, we've got the mat, we've got the hose pipe. Anything else besides a bucket or two? I'm going to go and grab 2 more buckets. That way we can, alright, so 2 more, we'll add that in. Alright, now let's go look over here at the magnetite separator. I got 4,300, and that is this right here. Oh, 1,000, so that's definitely what we need to be rolling in here. Only thing with this is we've got to get that, and we've got to get the mobile generator. So we're looking at about 1,350, plus give or take some change here on the 2 cables, because we've got to have one of the thin power cables, one of the fat ones. Maybe we'll save that on the next one. Maybe we'll upgrade up and grab the magnetite separator, and that way we can just dump in here, separate it out even more into 2 buckets, and then, you know, we'll do what we did before. We'll at least get to that point. That would be kind of slick. That'd be nice. I'm gonna go buy the small trailer. I'm gonna buy the small trailer. I'll tell you this. There's no need because all I really need to do is jump back and forth. I want to get the magnetite separator. That way, my panning does not have to deal at like 2/10. Because literally, I've been playing for an hour and a half and I've got 2/10 of gold. So, or hundredths of gold, not even tenths. So at some point, you got to figure out how to, start making some money. I don't even know what I was doing. So I got all separated there with the trailer talk. All right, we got to buy everything. God, terrible. All right, so buy that. And we'll go ahead and move this back. I won't be using the excavator because I don't have the money for the excavator. I mean, I guess I don't know if they've still got it where you can rent them or not. But yeah, we'll have to save that one at least till I get this first ounce and to start getting some money in. Ah, there's the mat. I never even picked it up. You're like, see, I told you. All right, well, there you go. Now we got an extra one. All right, so hose pipe. Got my 2 buckets. Got my mat. And that is all in there. Very good. Yeah, they need some lighting right there. That's the only one. Since that's where everything goes, you'd almost assume that they would have that there. Yes, I believe I did. Let's just double check as the truck rolls away. I bet he's asking that because he knows I didn't get it. Shh. Shh. No, nothing needed, guys. Nothing needed. Nothing needed. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I knew you didn't get it. It's like, hey, y'all, watch this. Well, thank you there, Matic. Appreciate that. Yeah, this game, yeah, you can already see how easy it is to get away because you start getting a hurry. You want to start making some things happen. Let's go this way. Oh, look at these reflections on the ground, man. That's really nice work there on the graphics. It's good stuff there. Alright, so we'll get up here. We'll go ahead and... oh, look at that. That's nice there. I like that. Oh, I like it. That even the sounds of the different textures there with the plates over there. That's nice. Oh, I actually do. That time I had the differential on. Not no more. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? All right, well here I'll show you. So basically, what you've seen so far is just us going through the main town, and we're going back down this old railway road, and then right here we just drove through the factory. And then you've got the old Arnold parcel. Now that's where we're at. Now you can kind of see you've got access to this. This is another one up here. You can see you've got your trailers. You've got Juicy. You've got a camp down here. You got Fort Ripley, Nighthawk Valley. So right now this is what we've got. Now as to whether or not this will be another area. So as the claims get bigger, you can upgrade to the bigger claims. So there's more roads, there's more places to dig, there's more land to clear, those kind of things. So for what it is, it's actually a pretty big map. I mean, we haven't even been over half of it. No, we haven't even been close to getting half of it in this stream. And that's just driving between the main city and then back to the claim. Well, that won't be hard there, Donald. I think we're getting close there. We're at, what, 900ths of an ounce? And get up to 1 ounce, we'll have more than they'll have. Poor guys. I like them, though. I always root for them, you know? I'll say that. I always root for them. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's fold down. Let's grab. Oh, see, it did it again. Oh, I was about to say it did it again. Alright, so we'll run our buckets over here. Get them out of the way. And thanks to Medic, we have our have our hose pipe in the truck this time. Phew. Alright. Let's grab our mat. So there, finally we've got our extension in. Whoops. Alright, so that's that. We've got that in there. So now all we need to do is figure out where we're going to put the unit. So I don't guess it really matters. I want to make sure that I don't have it too far close, because I just don't want to listen to that same, you know, that same sound. So let's see. So we could put it here. Let's put it on this side, since everything, that way we can keep all our cables and all our runs over on this side of the creek. Yeah, let's do it right here. This is perfect. Perfect. All right. Now let's go ahead and go sleep. We'll save and sleep. And then that way will be a fresh new day. We'll go to sleep. Let's go for it, and there we go. So they took some money out. So the next one we're going to have to like find some money here that we can get and sell, because they'll take out per day. So if I'm going to get any of that magnetite or any of that stuff, I might be having to buy it like in the next day. All right, let's take this out just in case. We'll throw it over here. Have it ready to go. All right, so now let's go ahead. Let's grab. Oh, this is so much fun. See, this is the part. Like you say, oh, well, you're just shoveling dirt in there. It's more than that. It's more than that. You know, give the game its credit, give it its due, whatever. This is the part that's fun. You know, you can totally royally screw this part up, and it looked terrible. So you got to in and out. So I hope that little hose will fit on this. If it don't, I'm gonna be like, all right. So in goes in here. So I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and let's turn this around. Whoops. Perfect. So that will go in there. Okay. Go ahead and drape this in there. And our water filter should be still over here. There it is. This keeps all of our dirt. Perfect. Water, water. Okay, there's that. Let's roll it on over here and let's find out where this one's going to go or hook up to. Ah, there we are. Okay. Maybe not. Ah, sweet. All right, now we just got to cut her on. Oh, that's the stop. Whew, all right. Now, so you don't have to listen to that thing chumming over here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. So now we've got automatic wash. Sweet. Let's just try. I want to see if this works. Just because I want to give it one more shot. It says you can shovel into the bucket. I don't think you can. That would be cool now if you could. I mean, nope. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Moin Moin from Germany. Guten Tag, willkommen im Livestream. That's all I know in German. That's the good thing about this, you don't have any fill, so you just keep shoveling to your heart's content. Throw it in there, then your mats are going to fill up there, and then once they're full, then we should be able to keep our gold, or catch our gold anyway. Oh, that's so slick, man. I'm so glad we did that. Cooking with Crisco. That is it, man. Y'all can see the smile on the face. See that gold rolling through? And then it stops before it gets down here, so that means these bottom two mats down here are catching it. Or they should be. You know, if you really think about it, we've really moved. Is this loud? I feel like it's loud. I feel like maybe it's a little loud. Actually, let's leave that up. Let me quieten it down on my end. Whoops. There we go. All right. Hang on a second. I'm just going to get my mixer up here so I can just quieten that down a little bit in my end. That way I can maybe get a better balance for you guys. Because that water going through there is loud. Oh. Ugh. Do I like steam trains? Yeah, sure. Hey, what's up, Brian? No, not the power generator. It's like, what the heck? This thing's got 2 gold rushes open. So it's at 8% on the mats there, so. Yeah, one more subscriber. What's going on there, boys? Is that Boys Glaze? Yeah, one more. Someone's holding out, man. They're like, nah, I don't want to see you hit 3,300. And actually, I'm going to have to do this because I've lost my... oh, shoot. I can't see it on there, can I? All right. Hey, there it is. MB Merc, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Mr. 3,300. Congratulations, you've won absolutely nothing. Except a really good time and a really good live stream. Or at least that's my hope. So thanks, guys, for coming out and hanging out and watching. Hope you've enjoyed this game. I mean, it's this is a blast. I mean, like I said, most of this game is not really in what you're necessarily doing. It's in the creativity of setting up your own claims. You know, everyone wants to do it better. Everyone will do it differently. And while I'm at it, can anyone tell me, because this is going to drive me nuts, can anybody tell me how to regather a window? I hope somebody can. So basically, I've moved my Gold Rush game out of my viewing distance that I cannot see. Yeah. So if I do, I'm going to have to play it on my stream window. If that doesn't bother y'all, then it doesn't bother me. You're probably like, oh my god. Alright, so let's see what we got up here. 9%? Wow. Alright. I don't know, am I even hitting that? I think I'm overshooting it just a little bit. There we go. Hover over in the taskbar and the right click, yeah? And then do what? I can close the window, go to the game, but it doesn't bring the, it opens up another version of the game. You're probably like, oh, heck. So I have 2 gold rushes open. We need to close that down. Alright. So I have to do this since I lost it on there. I'm running in windowed mode, so maybe I'll just need to go full screen mode. Oh well. All right, we'll tell you what. Let me just run my stream window. Yeah, Alt Tab. Yeah, that doesn't work because it's like off my monitor. That's I can Alt Tab out of it all day long, but it's like facepalm moment. So we're just gonna play off the live stream here. That ought to be interesting. All right, let's roll it. Let's hit it. This is moving and adapting. Sit on. There we go. All right. I think I was overshooting that the whole time. Nobody was saying anything. That's okay. You got nothing. Well, what good are you? See, this right here. There we go. Okay. All right, so I've been pretty much doing this wrong the whole entire time, and nobody. I'm just gonna sit back and pretend I didn't know that. Oh yeah, man, it's glues. Oh, so what's my new goal? Well, I guess whenever that thing decides it's going to update. Yeah, I guess the new goal will be 3350. Much faster getting everything in there at one time now. I kind of want to just see how much more gold we've got now that we've been able to stream it out. So, this goes fast with the controller, man. Come on, man. Y'all were so hard on me. I'm waiting on him to pull an FGG and fall into the hole he's digging. Alright, so looking at my percentages up there, so we've got our maths are almost 20%, 11% on that, so we can definitely, you know, at some point here we'll clean some stuff out. Now you could use the magnetite separator, you could bring it down here, you could utilize it. Let's go ahead and let's just grab a few more here. Let's maybe get up to 25. Let's get up to 25%. Then we'll wash everything. We'll get some water in the buckets. We'll wash them. Then we'll go pan it out and see how it is. And then we'll call that a stream. I think we'll call that a stream, and we'll carry on. And hopefully we can we can progress on into the to the next levels there. Be nice. See everything washing down. That just looks so good. That's so good to be able to wash all that stuff out. That is just nice. I like the one thing I've always liked about Gold Rush is it really these guys have really taken a simple but a very, very professional look at detail. You know, it's little things people say, you know, it's just digging in the dirt like this. Once you get at the machines, it's going to be fun. But still just being able to create your own claims, being able to create, you know, what is around you. I mean, that's just, I don't know. There's some games that do it well, and there's some that just don't. They don't do it well no matter how hard they try. They just still fall short. Well, thank you for taking that one for the team there, Walter. Oh, I did that so many times, man. I backed that truck into the water so many times when I played that Alpha on live stream. It was so good, man. All right, so what we have? We gotta be there's 25. So let's just stop at 25. We've been digging there. All right, so let's go cut our pump off so we're not wasting the fuel. We don't need it. Man. Hey, does anybody see any gold? You like emojis? Yeah, man. Yeah, they're good. I don't mind emojis as long as they're relevant. If they're just spam emojis, yeah. Alright, we're probably not going to need all these, but I'm just going to put them there. Because I was actually thinking about the magnetite separator, but depending on how much gold we get out of these, let's watch it one more time. Alright, so it is. Alright, so it is giving. Let's just. I'm gonna put it back there after one wash and see it. Make sure that it washes it all. Okay, that one's. Oh. Alright, so looks like you can get 2 mats per bucket. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 buckets there. Oh, come on, I thought that was it. Alright, so we'll put that one back. And let's make sure it's all of them are down to nothing. And they all are. It's good. Alright. Well, I tell you what, that was a heck of a better way to do it. That was so much better. So let's see. We ran a lot more material in there, especially getting it up to 25%. So let's see what the verdict is on our gold input for the day. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do this with this the way my screen's going. Okay. Shut up, Walter. I saw that. My mouse jumped. It's a little extra sensitive. I saw that. And I was hoping. I was like, maybe nobody saw that. Okay. Now let's exit that out. All right. Now let's try that again, and maybe we won't knock everything off in the pan this time. It's kind of funny. Like I remember in the alpha, the pans, you had to wash those pans like forever to get anything to get them to clean up. All right, there's a couple in there. That's my best pan so far, and we about lost it all. Aha. Where's Parker? He was out being the douchebag on the TV show. Nobody likes Parker on the TV show. I actually do. I actually kind of do because I'm a little envious of just what he's had, what the amount of the experiences he's had. Man, that would be a lucky kid. I hope he realizes that. All right, come on now. Oh, see this now. This pan got real dirty. Let's do. Oh, see, we're still making it clean here, so that means we still got a chance to sift off some gold. There you go. So I think when it's done like that, oh look at there, we got absolutely nothing in this pan. It was the dirtiest one of all. Wow. Okay. I don't guess you get them all. Well, I can tell from the gold input, we've already gotten much better because we were literally 200s doing it the old-fashioned way. We got the loan, got us a water pump, was able to sift through a lot more material, and I guess that's why this is a lot more dirty. There's some gold in this one. Black gold mine. Well, they're planning. Oh, mod wise, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I know they when they sold us, the backing and all that stuff with Kickstarter. I mean, I know they're planning on adding things into the game. Part of the Kickstarter, was adding the bulldozer, which is something that we got. That got added into the base game. So you're going to have some other things as well in there. So you'll have. I was trying to think. They got one of the bigger wash plants, and I want to say there's one other thing they put in, but that's definitely a big step from what they were actually planning on doing from the original start. So I'm kind of excited to see what they'll come out with as well, because I mean to me it seems like the almost would be limitless. So, I mean, you think about what they do in the show, whether that's different types of diggers, whether that's different types of equipment, whether it's, more wash plants or more different tuned, bigger claims. bigger excavators. I mean, I know the ones they got now are pretty good, but I mean the ones they use in the actual TV show and stuff are absolutely huge. So I don't know. I'll be anxious to see the same thing. All right, so we'll do this bucket here. Let's hope for some big gold. Oh yeah, so when you're doing the concentrate, it gets a lot more, lot dirtier. I hope they do too. Now I know they had said, and I know their Facebook, Facebook page, they had said they weren't going to focus on that. That it could be a later implementation, which I really hope they do, because I think that would be really awesome to be able. I mean, it kind of resembles farm sim in a way. I mean, you're doing work, kind of. But there is this mentality of, hey, we need to get X, Y, and Z, especially when you start moving into equipment. So you do have access to like dump trucks, trailers. You've got obviously the pickup trucks. Like, hey man, hey, I'm at the gold place. We got X, Y, and Z. So much of this. Let's go knock this stuff out. And you have someone there to help you do those kinds of things and some of those some of those jobs. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of potential in that kind of stuff. I mean, I kind of thought the concept of multiplayer farm sim was stupid, helping someone else make money, but it's a lot of fun. Mainly because it's in the company that you do it with. Right, gold is heavier than these rocks most of the time. Almost. There we go. Yeah, so we're doing better on our gold intake. This is why I really wanted that magnetite separator. Really wanted it for this right here. Because I don't mind panning, but after a while it's like, oh my god, okay, man. All right, we get it. Shaking rocks for gold. Shaking rocks. Yep, I think it would, Walter. I think any of that would be a welcome sight. I don't know what implementation would look like, but I know part of their Kickstarter had, getting new DLCs of stuff that's going to come out. So I mean, I know that's at least on their radar, something they're actively working on. And like I said, putting in the bulldozer and all that stuff, that was a pretty nice little addition. I don't think anybody saw that kind of stuff coming, which you kind of need to, need a bulldozer. There it is. Thank you there, Lawrence. Is that Buttigieg or a Batij? Batij, maybe? So thank you for your sub there, buddy. Appreciate that. So one little speck in there. And the good thing is, once you really start getting the, once you get the feeling for, just being able to get in here, just and go from one thing to the other. I can see how time of the essence is going to get a little bit easier doing things. It's not going to take quite as long because you'll know what the controls are, that kind of stuff. But a gig? No, I don't know how to money. Well, they gave us the stuff there for the beta, but they took that away when they updated the alpha. Now, the idea is to get to 1 ounce, and then right now, I guess for a limited time, the stock price on gold is $40,000 an ounce. So that's enough to get you into the first pieces of equipment, get things really rocking and rolling. And then after that, it's going to be a lot easier to get your to get money and upgrade on that kind of thing. I see I have 4 specs in there now, so that's cool. Better than it was. Placeable cones. Somebody's going to do something with them, dude. I'm telling you. You watch. You mark my words. The squad will get out there and say, all right, we're going to use these cones today as a great new mod. It's been put out there. 50,000 views. We'll just put out cones. Oh, man. I'm not salty at all. All right, there we go. Must not be much in this one. Yeah, we got a straggler in there. We about lost him. So I'm thinking maybe just a slow roll. Just kind of tilting my thumbstick in and out there. That pretty much gets rid of a lot of the bigger material there. There we go. Yeah, so all this stuff is a little bit. So we put in 2/10 of an ounce basically before we even got to the other. So it was much better go ahead and getting that loan, moving things around. So thank you there. I love the game. Appreciate the subscription. As always, guys, and that may have got us back. So we had two jerks today. Went ahead and completely unsubscribed from the channel during the live stream, which is okay. So we put you guys back in the bank. So I think we're back up to 3,300, and I'm just being facetious and cynical. All right. So almost to 0.3. So I think for this time being, I think that's pretty good. Got a few other things that I want to get done tonight that I need to work on, so I'm going to kind of do that. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for coming, and thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we'll continue shoveling, continue doing this, and then we'll start at the next one. We'll look at some of the vehicles. We'll look at some of that kind of, we'll look at some of those aspects of the game, see how things are going. As always, right here above me, full tilt. And by the way, too, let me get out of this window. Let me roll back to the game window. There we go. So you see these. Actually, let's do this. There we go. So you see these wonderful backgrounds in here. Now this was something we got for backing Gold Rush. Now these are not going to be uploaded unless someone else decides to upload them. So if you guys think this might be something cool, then I think what we may do is just offer these at some particular point as a like a little giveaway. So maybe in the beginning we'll have something. I don't know. We'll have to see how it is and what I can do with it. But there's some really cool, and they're 4K. A lot of these are 4K renders of some of the equipment. So if you're a big Gold Rush fan and you did not personally back the Kickstarter, these are some pretty cool desktops. I mean, as you can see, they got the big bulldozers and stuff in here. They've got all the wash plants, the trommels. I mean, anything and everything. So just something that I may do, may put out there for those guys that are watching. I may just upload one link or something to those that are watching at the end of our next stream, something like that. So, if we've got 20, 25 guys on, I'll shoot you the link. You guys get a free copy of one of these backgrounds, because unless someone uploads them, which I don't know if people will or not. I mean, it's not a big deal, but they are kind of cool because you something, just a little something small there you got for backing the project. So pretty cool. Thanks to our latest subscriber there. I love the game, and also our latest donations, as well as Lego 181 and Brennan Banks there with your $5 and $3 super chats today, respectively. And always thanks to our Mr. Top Donator, Mr. Spencer Carver. He has really supported out the channel like crazy. So we did hit our goal, 3,300 tonight. So that is going to be, yes, a good stream. So, by the way, for anyone leaves, or if you have, it's fine. Just wanted to throw a little setup here for what's coming in next week. So I was talking earlier about X-Plane and me being able to move into that. So I don't know if I've got it, but I've got my yoke back there, and then this is what I've been working on programming for the past couple of days. So there's a setup with the desk and everything. is this right here. So I've got this on Twitter. Autopilot landing gear, throttle set, sim setup, all 4 comm units, as well as other customizable, programmable stuff. So this whole entire pedestal base here is up working with X-Plane and some of the payware planes. That's what I've been working on, trying to get that thing completely solidified. So if you want to, come on back. And let's check out some X-Plane together. I'm really looking forward to showcasing this again finally in its working condition, but as well. So we've got good stuff here with Gold Rush. This is definitely going to be a part of what we do now. Will be some recorded content as well as live streamed as well. So especially, what you can do, if you want to follow up with updates, you can follow them through their Kickstarter if you want to, but that's not necessarily always the best way. The best way to do it is get on Facebook and look up the Gold Rush group. Those guys are super killer good at doing things and put things up and new updates there with the game. So if you want to kind of keep up with what's going on, you want to see what's happening with the game, that is obviously the best place to do it because they are just they're just really good with it. So anyway. Yes, going to fly the 7. Well, I'm going to be working tonight on the CRJ 200. So if I can get this thing programmed to work with CRJ 200, that's going to give us 2 payware planes, and then we'll just keep tracking those down. So I think the next one on my list is the 767, Chris, and then maybe the 777. I think those are the 2 that I want to go. But yes, we're going to be doing those again. Would those backing be on the new PC giveaway? With those backing, I'm not sure what you mean there, Michael. I'm not. Yeah, you might want to rephrase that again, but yeah, because I'm not sure what you're. I may have missed that earlier. It may be completely irrelevant now. So background. Well, those backgrounds all be on the new piece. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I'm with you there, Michael. All right. Yeah, it took me a while on that one. So no, they won't be. But hey. If anybody wants them, we can certainly email them out, or we'll put a link there to the Dropbox. You guys will be able to get a set chosen background of something tonight. And it looks pretty good. I've actually got one as my background here, and it looks good. It's got plenty of room for your icons not to get in the way. It's not too busy. It's good. It's cheesy, but it's good. So anyway, so that's it for me. There it is, finally ticked over. Subscriber goal hit tonight, 3,300. So thank you guys, appreciate that a lot. We will see you here tomorrow, and then I'm really thinking probably Monday or Tuesday we're going to fire off on X-Plane and get things rolling. Tomorrow night we'll be back with Gold Rush again unless something just ridiculous comes into frame. But anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for all of our donators. Thanks for all of our subscribers tonight. You guys are awesome. Follow me on Twitter at Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook, and if you're on PC, Steam, you can get on FTG United. Yes, we'll see you later there, Michael. Always great to see you guys. Other than that, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, and I think that's it for me. So I'm going to roll on out of here. I'm going to get to work, so I'm not going to really hang around a lot today. So we'll just roll our intro or our outro back, and then we'll see you on the next one, guys. We'll see you. Bye.